Hey everyone, welcome back to more Menace from the Deep. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we have made a few runs and another person has died and we've come back and done some upgrades. So we're going to take out another person here and start another quest. I thought we'd do it with the next character. I just finished a run with that character who just died. We're going to start another one. So we're going to try out this character, the Professor, I think. There's the Cultist. I can't remember, PI or something. Timothy Bianchi. Chester Lovecraft. Hey, look at that. All right. So I have done some upgrades. So we have some extra HP for all of my characters now. We also have a way to choose a couple different decks. There's also more chance of motels showing up, which is very nice. So this character starts with a helmet, some kind. Looks like an old World War I helmet. So 6 armor to the hero or ally in exchange for 2 insight. It's something that'll help you survive. That's something. Birdcage, beginning of each battle, summon a character, the Crow. So even if the Crow dies, you just get another one, which is much better than having the dog as the other character. And this one we haven't leveled up to get. So let me take a look at the decks. We have some options. So we have the Rat King, which is the one I just played. There's Alchemist, basic deck with mostly poisonous attack. There's Madness, deck focused on the Professor, mad form, aggressive in gameplay, but also risky for the player. And I can also take the Psycho. Psycho has a basic deck focusing on manipulating sanity, containing powerful cards that drain sanity but allow its recovery. So quite a few different varieties now. I might have to jump back and try different characters too, because I've unlocked some additional deck options to start with. This is interesting. We've got restore some sanity, lose some sanity for block, big attack for sanity loss, recover some health for sanity. I feel like there's way more sanity loss than gain in this one. I'm kind of interested in the poison build. So basic attacks, 4 and 2 poison. Hidden Blade, 5. Additional 3 if you have poison. We summon acid slimes instead of rats, so I'm assuming they do poison damage. It's a living goo. Exhaust. So we get a one-time use of adrenaline shot for 12 block and some basic block. Let's try this one. I feel like the Psycho one is interesting though. Yeah, let's start with the Alchemist and see how we do. Chester's been experimenting with creating little noxious slimes that do his bidding, which is kind of creepy and bizarre. Very Lovecraftian. Sort of in the line with the... Oh, yeah, I wonder if... is that the boss we're going to face? Is that the shape of the boss? Because when I played it the last time as this character, the Professor, I fought Haster as my boss at the end. So I wonder if that's like Ithaka or something else, like the Walker. Yeah, I'm not sure. Interesting. All right, so last time I think when I did a video, I didn't fight enough to level up cards. So that's something we kind of want to do. Let's do an encounter first just to see what we get, especially since we can get a relic potentially. These can turn into fights, sort of depends on what happens. Parcel game. You encounter a mailman sitting next to a pile of various parcels. Noticing you, he offers to sell you one of the parcels for a small fee. What a strange offer. The mailman sees the confusion in your eyes and adds, "Don't worry, these are lost parcels. No one will be looking for them." Play the parcel game for 50 bucks? Sure. See what we can get. Mailman beckons you closer, selects a few boxes from the pile, sets them before you. Do you think luck is on your side? Choose one of the relics. Remember the box it's in. When you're ready, press ready. Careful, the box will start shuffling. Okay, what do we have? After playing 5 attack guards, get 10 block. That's okay. Beginning hero's turns. Grants 3 bonus attack to all allies. I don't have that many with this one. There's an empty box. And the Blizzard Orb. Beginning of each battle, apply cold to all enemies. Deal 5 damage through block at the start of the turn. Okay, we definitely want the Blizzard Orb. So I'll try to keep an eye on the right box, which I believe is this one. Yep, alright. Excellent. Get the Blizzard Orb. Works for me. And I think... what do we have? Unknown, museum, and hotel. Refueling station. You can always get some cash. I don't remember if we need cash to buy something at the museum, or do we just steal it? Let's get some cash and then go to the museum. So I can work at the gas station. So I've seen this before. Let's work a shift for 75 bucks. So something I've seen before, I'm just going to kind of skip through fairly quickly. Scuffle, monster melee scuffle. I probably should do a fight, but I'm curious what we're going to get. I'm going to go to the museum first, and then we'll kind of see, because I do have the motel for some healing and stuff if we need it. At the motel. Search for a relic, search for a high-tier card. Okay, it doesn't cost us anything. Yeah, let's search for a relic. So we have 15 wood. That helps us in between runs, just kind of building up the base. First aid kit. Beginning of each battle, apply thick skin to the hero. Character takes no damage from bleeding. Does it only last for a turn? Innate. Yeah, if that means I'd never take bleeding, that's pretty good. Upgrade 3 cards. I mean, that's also decent. I'll take the first aid kit because I'm curious if that's just in like the first round of combat or if that's for the whole fight. I just immune to bleed, which would be pretty awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and try out a basic scuffle. Should just be fishermen at this point. We're still in the early stages. But I do want to play cards and level them up. Oh, crazy farmers! So there's that cold, so there's actually a nice effect for that. And then we have our thick-skinned here as well. It doesn't have a number next to it, so I'm assuming it's in place. It might get canceled out once it does stop me from taking some bleed damage, though. All right, we're fighting farmers. 2 of them are attacking me. My bird's just blocking. Well, I don't have any bleed, so there's no reason to do that. Let's go ahead and just block up and throw a couple attacks at one of the farmers going for me. Do I want to get some extra block so that I don't take any damage? I'm going to try to save this until later, so since we can only do it 5 times. So there's that cold hit. A little bit of damage coming through. Scratch. What is scratch? At 3 stacks of this status, the character will sustain 6 damage. Okay, so it must be because of their weapon or something? Or is that something because of my thick-skinned? I'm not sure. Interesting. Alright, we've got poisonous fumes. We could just kill you between the 2, so it feels like a bit of a waste. You are attacking me though, which I really don't want you to do. So let's just kill you. Give myself a little block. Yeah, they're inflicting scratch, it looks like, because my bird has scratch as well. So it must be because of the tool they've got. Hey, we can summon some goo! Alright, so you're going to attack me. You're going to block. Alright. I'll block it, and let's summon a goo. Let's see how that works. So my goo's going to do a mystery thing. I have no idea what that was. Maybe some kind of thorns, so if he gets attacked, to do some damage back. What is this? At 3 stacks of the status, character will explode and apply poison 3 to all opponents. Okay, so you're just like a timed bomb. Alright. You're going to attack me for 5. Not a fan. Let's keep blocking. And we'll just throw out attacks. Take another one off the board. Countdown at 2. I do think they do a really good job in this of the animations and stuff. Overall, I do like a lot of the aesthetics of this game. The difficulty is a whole other thing. It's definitely a bit harder than you would expect. Let's do some damage and poison you. Now that you're poisoned, we can do some extra damage. And you're dead. Good job. Alright, we have, when visiting the museum, upgrade a card. Too bad we didn't get that earlier. Add something. Execution. I don't have that many things I can summon, so I don't think that's that useful. 8 extra attack to a targeted ally. Not sure about that. 4 to an ally. I'll take the helping hand, actually. Not bad. I did take some damage there, but nothing too crazy. Unknown, elite fight. We've got a monster melee, scuffle. We've got a way to get some health back here. Let's do the unknown, see what we get. Could be a fight. Oh no. Well, let's buy some planks, I guess. Something we can use back at base. Even if we die, apparently we still have it all in our body, and it gets left for us. I did have a thing happen in the last run where, as an event like this, I came across the merchant who was like looting the dead, just a big pile of dead bodies, and he's looting them, and he had like weird tentacles coming out of him. So yeah, that was interesting. Speaking of that, we've got the merchant there after an elite foe fight if we want. Monster melee gives us a scuffle. The elite foe fights are pretty tough. I think we want to do some other fighting and level up some cards first. So we'll do a monster melee here. Should just be the Zoogs, hopefully. Like weird mutant rat things. No, it is not. You are aghast. So if you ignite the character, burning will not decrease till the end. You have vampirism, so inflicting damage heals you. The cold is going to help. You're hitting me for 12 right off the bat, which kind of blows. I'm going to go ahead and use this because I just don't want him to be healing off of me if we can avoid it. Let's get some poison on you. Get some more attacks going. So we've got the cold that's going to do damage. The poison's going to do damage. Bird's going to do damage. Okay, we blocked it all, so no healing there. Now you're blocking. Let's do some more poisonous fumes. Just smack the crap out of you here. Good amount of damage out. Now you're going to attack me for a bunch, aren't you? Yep, 12 attack. I can block that, though. Are poisoned, so we do a little bit extra damage. We'll stick with the one that's already got a little bit of progress towards being leveled up. So we get that little extra bonus damage. Healing for you, buddy. Alright. You're attacking me for 12 again. And I can block that again. Get some more fumes on you. We definitely need a lot of block with this kind of damage over time from the poison. This poison, yeah, it does damage equal to the stacks, and then I think one stack decays every turn. So you're at 8. Let's just beat you to death. We can actually do both here. That way I can actually get XP on both of them. There we go. Nice. So we get a consumable throwing knife. Nice. Add another card. Concentration. Gain 5 block. Draw a card. Not bad. Parasite. So applies Parasite. Parasite does 3 damage at the end of the turn. If the Parasite carrier dies, a young Lang spider will appear on the opposing team. So I'm not sure if it's like the final enemy. Do we win because the final enemy dies, or do we always have to fight the Lang spider at the end? Not sure. Thermal Strike, 10 to a targeted enemy. Apply Cold 1 and Burning 1, but it does cost me 3 actions. Interesting, interesting. This one's rare. I'll try the Parasite. I'm not sure what that'll do. Get some extra block. Nice. Like, if that's going to mean we're going to have to fight something, and how dangerous is it, and all that kind of stuff. All right, we came through that pretty decently. We do want to keep playing cards so we can level stuff up. So this affects Museum. Let's do another fight. So I want to keep leveling up some cards. Okay, 2 guys, but it's got one of these big butchers here. We can take out the fisherman first. That would probably be helpful. The big guy's going to hit me for 9. That does kind of blow. Yeah, I'm torn here if I want to do this. Put the parasite on the big guy to start with, or do we try to take out the fisherman first? I mean, my bird's going for the big guy anyway. Let's put a parasite on him. We'll try to kill off the fisherman first, though. So I think it's kind of like it's eating him away from the inside and then hatches out of him. That's pretty horrifying and creepy. I am going to take a little bit of damage. I'm going to live with it. Yeah, and I think we avoided getting some bleed there because I think this guy does bleed normally. You're doing blocking. Okay, so no one's attacking me directly. I can't help you out. Nobody's poisoned, though, either. So let's just wail on you a little bit. And I'll do some block. Just trying to get that card closer to leveling up. Okay, cold killed him off. Alright, you're going for a big shot on me. 18 damage is quite a lot. I can block it if I do everything and just block. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Bird's not going to do much, though. Parasites keep eating away from the inside. We'll see how that goes. Okay, now you're going to do some kind of curse or something. Are you going to be around long enough for the goo to matter? I'm not sure. Not poisoned. Let's bring out the goo just in case. And we'll go for a cane strike. That way the bird will at least do a little bit of damage. Parasite continuing to eat away. Going for a very large hit on me, 13 damage. We can block that. Then, let's get some poison on you. I feel like when the parasite triggers like a blood fountain shooting out of him, it's kind of creepy. Okay, so you're going to try to armor up here. Let's continue poisonous fumes. Smacking you around. I will go ahead and block just to kind of level that up. Okay, my ball of goo exploded. Good amount of poison on there. Gonna attack me for 12. I don't like that particularly. We'll block what I can. I'm gonna eat some of it. That's kind of fine. Got a lot of protection. Can't get through it. My bird. Does the bird go first? Yes. Okay, so even though he died, Lang Spite, it's like something seemed like it was summoning there on my side. Not sure how that works. Equipment. After dispatching a human, recover 3 health. Wow. Look at that. Alright. We have Electrocute. Restores 1 sanity for 2. Only 1 time per battle. Switch to the regular form. Okay. Gain 2 dexterity. What does regular form? What does that mean? Normal form without bonuses or fees. I don't know what it means by switch to the regular form there. Huh. Dexterity will reduce the damage I take. So, I mean, that's not terrible. Like, in the middle of battle, yeah, I'm just going to pop some barbiturates Yeah, sure. Let's pop some barbiturates in combat. All right, a little bit extra damage, a little bit more block, a little bit more block. The professor has a bit of a drug problem, let's say. Okay, so we do have the merchant. I've got a little bit of money. Elite fight, there's the motel. We can refuel, possibly. I'd kind of like to hit the motel later, get my health up. I wouldn't mind getting some extra gas before the end. I'm worried about the elite fight being a bit difficult. Let's go to the merchant here first. If I could fight some regular humans, I could get some health back.
Well, well, well.
Hey.
Look who's here.
So I can sell stuff if I want to. So what do we have? Displays results of all options and encounters. Can't do that. Each time you exhaust a card, draw one. We've got like 1 or 2 exhausts. Another relaxant. Risk. Lose 5 block. Next round, 10 additional damage to allies. Doesn't really work with the build I've got here. Much more of a poison thing going on. Equipment-wise, so that's in that slot. We've got these slots free, though. Is this better? Beginning of each elite foe fight, restore 2 sanity. Probably better, but pretty niche. After dispatching a monster, gain 10 bucks. That's pretty good. Additional 20% gold after winning a battle. I feel like the photo album's just generally better. Do I want to sell anything? Not particularly. Yeah,
Come
fine.
again, if you don't die.
Okay. I don't have the money to refuel gas. We could get some money from that. There's a motel there as well. Since we've got another motel option, let's go ahead and hit this motel. I'm not down too much yet, so I'm going to upgrade a card. So the Parasite. So Parasite 2. So it's going to do 6 damage a turn. Nasty. Okay. Let's do a monster melee. See what we've got. Show me Zoogs. Those aren't Zoogs, those are giant spiders. Are these Ling spiders? Oh, they're youngling spiders. Okay. Youngling! 12 damage coming in. And I don't have a lot of block. Do I want to use my ability here? If I can kill humans, I can get health back, but, you know, these obviously aren't humans. They might have hatched out of a human, but they're not human anymore. Let's go with a goo. And I don't really want to do it, but I'm going to do it just to avoid taking some damage here. Throw my helmet on. Cold hitting them. I mean, personally, my sanity would decay pretty rapidly if I saw spiders this big. I would be curled up in a ball screaming or running as fast as I can until I die of a heart attack. One of the two. That would be pretty much it. Alright. So you're attacking me. Could do a decent amount of damage. Can I kill you? No, I don't think so. So I could Poisonous Fume, Hidden Blade, and Attack, all on this guy. He's got 30 effective health, though. I'm not sure if that would be enough. So you're poisoned. all of that in 17. The poison's going to do how much? 2. It's only 2 damage. So yeah, it's not that much. So even if I do this with the bonus, so it'd be 8. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. We've got to block. Armoring. You're attacking me for 5 now. I don't appreciate that. Got a block. Let's just get some fumes on you. Get you closer to dying. I can't really do anything else, so I will end my turn. There's a boatload of poison. 1 spider dead. Okay. I mean, yeah, put a parasitic spider inside of another spider. That's kind of entertaining. Let's block. Let's take some barbiturates. So I'll take less damage, so the block will be good, and we'll just throw an attack out. Just trying to avoid taking damage if I can. Even though we've got some motels to heal up. You are poisoned, so I can do a good chunk of damage. Let's poison you more. Hit you for a bunch. So yeah, Birdie will kill you. Play that anyway, just so we can get closer to leveling up. There we go. What do we have? Oil. Apply burning to a target. Nice. Okay, so we can take some stuff. Poison 6 for 2. Random amount of damage, or summon a rat. I took this before, and like it did 1 damage way too many times, so I'm not sure about this. This costing 2 is unfortunate as well. It's also random enemy. This is random, but it's also just a 1 cost rather than a 2. If I had more actions, I think this would be a good choice. I will take the acid solution because it kind of fits the theming, but not sure if that was the right choice. More damage. We've got more damage, same amount of poison. More upfront damage and more damage if you're poisoned with our hidden blade. Nice. More block. Overall, everything is coming up pretty well. This first area is usually pretty easy compared to what we get into later. I do have some money. We could replenish fuel, then hit the motel, and still do something else. So maybe we do something else, then refuel and hit motel. Yeah, let's go unknown, then I'll refuel and hit the motel. Unless this costs me money. Okay. So we ended up at an asylum. I think we'll just refill my insight. It's free. There's no reason for me to do much of anything else. Little asylum detour there. Alright. I'm going to go to the gas station. Because your gas does carry over from this section to the next area. So let's get our fuel almost maxed out. Then I don't need the health that much, but I'd like to go into the final fight full health. So before the fight tomorrow, we're going to spend the night at the hotel. Get my health all topped off. And battle an Elder God. Seems like a tall order for a regular human being. Is it? Yeah, so it is. So the thing you can kind of see there is sort of the boss you're going to fight. It is Athaka, the Elder God. Alright. Take no damage from cold, but receive twice the damage from burning. Well, unfortunately, I do cold. You are attacking both of us for 12, which is a lot. Let's get a goo out. get all my block set. Let's go ahead and light you on fire, since you don't like fire. And I'm even going to toss the throwing knife at you for some extra damage. Okay, Birdie's down. You are blocking for a lot. 24 is kind of crazy. You are poisoned, so I can do a little bit of extra damage. Let's go ahead and just beat on you for a bit here. Play some block because it's a lot of health. Burning did a ton of damage there. Wow, okay. 24, you're going to attack me for 20. That is an awful lot. Doesn't cost me anything to heal you, so have some health. Let's pop some barbiturates. Middle of combat, take a little bit less damage. Give me some additional armor. I could handle taking 3 points. I'm kind of okay with that. Let's get some more poison on you. Just working on getting that armor down, because what else am I going to do? Burning in the poison, doing good work for me. Okay, this time you're doing some mystery thing. I don't know what it is. So, good time to infect you with a parasite as well. We stack the poison. Do we go for some upfront damage? This is 11 damage. This is 6 and 2, so it's 8. Plus a couple over time. Let's just keep stacking poison here. Okay, just got rid of one of my cards. You're no longer on fire, and I don't have any other ways to make you on fire, so that's a bit of an issue. You are doing a big attack on my birdie. Not happy about that. Have a bunch of poison. I can't do anything about the bird. Let's just do some damage. Okay, I took a bunch there. I'm not sure. Didn't notice anything coming in. I've taken a point of sanity loss here. That's fine. I've got sanity to spare. Just play some block because I've got nothing else I can do. Poison and the parasite are doing a good job. 12 damage coming in. Don't have much I can do. We'll take the dexterity. So that gets it down to a reasonable amount. Let's keep stacking poison. Okay, actually not going too bad. Now you're blocking like crazy. Okay. Let's go even more poison. It's only one of you, so yeah, 16 poison's pretty nuts. Go for a big hit. Nice. You're going to attack me for 20. With the armor you've got, I can't really do much. I'm just going to block up as much as I can. And I guess it's going to help get the goo potentially leveled. Let's go ahead and summon a goo. So I think poison and bleed do hit your armor first, after having played this a little bit, I think. You're in bad shape. You're going to take 20 damage between the poison and the parasite. So if I could just do a little bit of damage. Okay, so the poison and the parasite should kill you. Take some block just because. Yeah, so it looks like I did get a spider on my side, as opposed to the enemy getting it on their side. Get a relic. At the end of each battle, gain a card. So an extra one, I guess. The beginning of each battle, apply aura to the hero, so protects you from receiving one negative status effect one time. Fur coat. Beginning of each battle, apply dry to the hero. Character takes no damage from cold, but twice the damage from burning. So I'm already immune to bleed. This would make it also cold. But I feel like we've just fought the main cold enemy. I've seen quite a few enemies, regular humans, that'll light you on fire. So I'll take the aura. For equipment, I don't have anything on my head. I wouldn't want this anyway. Some poison, a little poison dart, nice. Another goo, a mutation, or an execution. I don't really like any of these. I'm going to reject. I'm not going to take any of those. Let's level up the attack. Level up my poisonous fumes. Okay, we'll make it on to the second area. That looks like a Hoster, the king in yellow. So the enemies are a lot tougher in this area, so we'll see how this goes. We could restore sanity or insight. I might want to do that. Let's get our insight back before we start doing anything here, because I'm at 0. We don't get it back between areas. Let's meditate. Let's get that insight up. Alright, we've got monster melees, and we've got a scuffle. Even the scuffles here are pretty rough. There's a refueling station there, motel, scuffle. At the motel I can heal, and what was this one? No, it's museum. We'll get something. Let's try the monster melee, because then I can get to the motel if I need to. I might just die here, though, depending on what we fight. Oh, it's 2 guests. What fun. Oh, and some other stuff. What the heck are these? Spider eggs! Yay! Alright. That's not great. I don't see a timer on them or anything, though, so not sure what that's going to do. So these guys, again, take more damage from burning, but they heal from hitting. So that is going to be a major issue, I think. And I drew, like, no attacks at all. I might have to just go ahead and burn my poison dart here right away. More hitting spider eggs. I don't know. Can we take out the eggs before they hatch? Because I don't see a timer, so I'm not sure. I'm just going to poison dart one of these guys. And then I'm going to block up. Let's see what happens here. Incubation. So I'm assuming at 2 stacks they'll hatch. Okay, so we're close to killing them off. We've got massive attacks coming at me. That's a big problem. I would really like to not have spiders come out. The cold will kill you. Cold will almost kill you. So let's do a hit so that we get no spiders coming out. I'm going to armor like crazy to avoid taking any damage here. Burning almost all of my insight. Let's throw a parasite in one of them too. Just focus on trying to get one of them down. See what happens with the spider. I'm curious. Okay, so they're just going to armor up. Let's keep wailing on this guy. What do we want? Just give me the block, I guess. Now, big attacks, yeah, they're attacking us both for 12 each. That is not great, and I have no block. I can use my helmet. Gonna have to, I don't really have anything else I can do. Just keep wailing on you. See if I can get rid of one of you would be really nice. And I am going to armor up. It's all my insight gone already. Okay, Bernie got hurt. So between the poison and the parasite, you're going to die. I don't have to worry about you. This guy is not attacking. Okay. All I have is block. It's a good opportunity to do some damage, and all I have is block. That is unfortunate. Let's see what happens with the spider here. Okay, so the spider is on my side. You're going to armor up yourself. Add some poison. Do a bunch of damage. And I'll play the relaxant just because. Crow's gonna die here super quick. Or is that a raven? It's a crow. Alright, attacking my crow for a bunch. I could heal you, but it's not gonna be well, you are gonna armor. Yeah, it's not going to be enough to keep you alive. So I'll heal the spider. Let's just keep adding damage and poison. Okay, crow is dead. Now I don't know what you're doing. He's doing something and attacking the spider. Well. Bunch more poison. Or upfront damage. We'll get this to level, so let's definitely do that. I don't play this enough. Let's go ahead and throw that out there for a lot of poison. Okay, just need to do a little bit of damage and you'll go down. Poison will finish you off. Heal up my spider buddy. Play the goo so we can get that leveled. Alright, made it through alive. That was a bit rough. Got a razor blade. Apply bleeding to random enemy 5 times. Alright, that's cool. 4 cards. We have Alchemy Kit. Draw 3 cards, lose a sanity. Restore an insight for 1. Yeah, let's take that. Hidden Blade we can upgrade, so greater upfront and poison effect damage. So the only difference seems to be that I can now have 2 slimes. So it's not a huge improvement. Block goes up. Alright. Took a bit of a beating. I can't use my helmet anymore. I think maybe we get some health back. So let's hit the hotel. Or motel. Let's spend the night. Get a good chunk of health back. Feel like I'm definitely going to need that. Scuffle, refueling station, monster fight, melee. Let's do the scuffle so I can unlock the refueling station. Speaking of human enemies, like I said, if I kill human enemies, I get some health. Okay, it's cold going in. Alright, I think it's only if I kill them, though, so that could be an issue. We've got a prostitute, a goon, and a prostitute. All of them are targeting me for a lot of damage. So let's block up as much as I can. Still not enough to cover everything. I can't really do anything about it. These should be fairly easy fights because they're just people. I'm tempted to just go ahead and use the razor, or do we save it for something more monstrous and nasty? You're attacking the big guy. I'm going to focus on doing some damage to the weaker ones, though. Oh, she stole money from me. And we're already, like, down a bunch of health. Alright. Now no one's attacking me. This is random, unfortunately. Let's get some poison on you. And let's randomly hit somebody with some poison. Oh, it hit her too. Nice. Okay. So she'll be dead. I don't know if that'll count for the heal, like if the poison finishes her off. So I could take her out directly. Going pretty hard on my Birdo there. Do I want to just kill her? I mean, it will mean that you're going to attack somebody else. Nobody else has poison. So we could start working on the hidden blade. Let's take her out just to heal. So there's my scalpel coming through. So now you're attacking the big guy. Let's get out of goo. Poisonous slime. Big hit. What was that? Weakness, so I do less damage. It's alright. Okay. I don't know what you're doing. It's like, looks like you're doing 10 damage to yourself, but that can't be right. You're armoring. I'm going to give myself some enlightenment, some insight. I can hit you for some damage. And I'll play this just to kind of get it leveled. Just keep trying to play those cards so we can get them to improve as we go through. Okay, so increasing the damage he's going to do next attack. That's what it is. That's really bad. Alright. Sure, we'll heal you a little bit. I will block all that I can. Still going to take a truck ton of damage. Could have used the razor blade. I'm trying to save it. So there's a bunch more poison out from the goo. Trying to seduce my bird. What the heck is that? Attacking my bird. What is toxicity? Oh, you inflict poison. Okay, that's not great. I only have one attack, too, which kind of sucks. Once my bird's down, I'm kind of in a bit of trouble here. I might end up having to use the razor blade. You're going to be easier to kill because of the poison and the damage that I can get out. So let's hit you. I'm going to go ahead and use the razor blade. Let's pop some drugs. Get some block. Okay, bird friend is still alive. Taking a big hit here unless I can kill you. Can do a good chunk of damage. Yeah, we can kill you off. Let's do that. Big guy's down, a little bit of healing, because I like to use my scalpel on dead people, apparently. That's why I heal from it. That sounds pretty awful. Herbert West Reanimator stuff going on there. She stole some cash from me. Alright, you can do some kind of curse or something. Let's get you poisoned. Let's do some extra damage because you're poisoned. There we go. Nice. More healing. Alright, it came out of that okay, but I did have to use the razor blade. We have a lab coat. Beginning of each paddle, apply toxicity 2 to the hero. Each attack inflicts 2 poison on the attacker. That's pretty good. I think... Let's get rid of the 4-leaf clover. And grab the lab coat. Okay, another poisonous fumes would be good, I think. Yeah, let's take that. Our block goes to 8. And this goes to... Is there any difference here? Poison 6, poison 6. Oh, I can now target it. Okay. That's the difference. I mean, that makes it a lot more useful, for sure. Alright, we came out of that okay. Scuffle under there, elite foe fight. We definitely don't want to do the elite foe fight, for sure. Let's go to the gas station. Do I want cash or do I want a consumable? The consumable could be quite good. I don't need the gas necessarily yet. I've got a good amount of cash. Let's get a consumable. What do we get? Rotten cheese! Select a character, mutated rat times 2. Oh, summon a character. Okay. So we can get a couple of mutated rats. Alright. That possibly could be useful. Scuffle. Probably want to unlock the Scuffle, because that's against human enemies, which we can heal from. Let's do an encounter here first. See what we get. Creepy circus. Circus performance. A note lies on the windshield of your car inviting you to a private performance at an old circus. Despite your skepticism, you decide to go. When you arrive, the circus looks abandoned, but for a moment, lights flicker inside and you hear music that sounds carnival-like, though some notes are off-key. The music feels more ominous than entertaining. What do you do? So, I can't investigate. Examine the invitation. I've actually done that before. I've seen this before. Look for people. Approach the fortune teller machine. That sounds the most creepy. Let's do that. You notice an old mechanical fortune teller machine in a dark corner. Finding a quarter in your pocket, you insert it into the machine. Inside, something starts clinking and moving. A few seconds later, a small envelope drops out of the bottom. Inside is a note that reads, "The spirit that doesn't waver will move even the unmovable." We upgrade some cards. Nice. So we upgrade our drugs. So we actually get some health as well. That's nice. And we've upgraded our poison. That's actually really good because we had to play that a lot to upgrade it. So 8 to a targeted or 6 to everybody. It does cost 3 to do, though. I've only got the 3 actions. I feel like that's a bit rough. Let's go 8 on a target. So I've got that maxed out. That's nice. Excellent choice there. Okay. I think we do the monster melee to get to the scuffle, maybe. We've got a storehouse. Let's see if I can even survive this. I can summon some rats, though. Oh, night gaunts? Yeah, I haven't seen night gaunts before. Cool. Just from the way they look, tell what they are. Okay. Quite a few of them. Flying high, 60% less damage. So if they get exhausted enough, they'll drop down. Okay. You're going to give yourself a big attack bonus. I'm not a fan of that. I think the poison will hit them either way. Okay, let's do this. Do a little bit of damage and get some poison. Do the same. Give myself some insight. And I'm going to immediately burn it to block. So cold and the poison doing some damage there. My bird is immediately getting trashed. Got a 16 attack coming in. Nasty. Okay, let's... Give me 12. I could block it. But I think I'm just going to keep trying to do some damage and stack poison so I can maybe get one of them. No, we actually stopped him from attacking. Nice. Okay. I might need the rats here, the way this is going. Just going after my bird. Once the bird's dead, though, I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. Yeah, let's summon the rats. Just for a little bit of assistance. Let's hammer you now that you're down on the ground. Not as much as I would like. And let's get some dexterity and health. Okay. Crow is dead. Bunch of attacks going out at you. I think we just keep trying to prioritize that same target. Does that count as 2? No. Okay. Let's do another hit. So I need to hit you twice more to get you out of that. Let's just block up. Poison's working a lot of damage for us. You're still flying. Let's get damage and poison. And let's get out our poison slime. So one is dead. Just lost a rat. Or did we? Nope. Doing something. I'm not sure what that is. Nightmares. 3 stacks of the status. Character will lose 1 sanity. Character who applied the status will recover 20 health. Oh, that's not nice. Do you have an attack coming in? Let's block a good chunk of it. Let's just do a ton of poison on you. See how that goes. Poison hits for full strength regardless. 16 attack coming my way. That's not nice. Let's get some dexterity and some health. Get some block. If I hit you one more time, that'd be 4? No, it'd only be 3 attacks. Never mind. Can't drop you out. I can only hit somebody once. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do an attack. The extra 1 insight isn't enough to use my helmet anyway. Okay, ton of poison out. Nice. Okay, rats are all gone. You're almost dead. Okay, we dropped you. The poison will kill you. Just armoring up. Have a parasite. Alright, it's just 1 left. Attacking me for 9, and I can't block. That's too bad. Fine. If I hit you enough, yeah, we can drop you out, stun you, so no attack. Poison and the parasite doing work there. He's gonna try to get back in the air, so let's just keep adding more poison. Oh, I went into my frenzy, but I don't have any attacks. Okay, so you're gonna die on your turn anyway. Let's get the insight. And I'll just block up. There we go. Nice. I've got enough insight for 1 use. No, I don't. Not enough. Alright, consumable. What do we get? Draw a card from the exhaust pile. It has no cost this turn. Well, it's unfortunate. Cyanide. Gain toxicity 1. So we do some poison damage. Healing. What is this? Apply focus 3 to a target. Yeah, we'll take the cyanide. Level up the block. So our attack, 8 to a targeted, 6 to a targeted, and gain 8. That's towards our frenzy meter. I think I'd rather just do the straight damage. And this one... So the difference is it's 8 damage, 3 poison, or 6 damage, 4 poison. Mathematically, one of these has got to be better, right? So that's combined 10, that's combined 11, that's going to decay. So 11, then 10, then 9. So 11 and 10 and 9 is 30. So 10 plus 9 is 19. Then plus 8 is 27, and then plus 7 is 34. But it takes a lot longer. Let's go for the more upfront. Okay. I am a bit beaten up. There's an asylum there. We could get our insight back. So I kind of feel like we really have to do that. I don't think it's going to get much better. I can heal from killing stuff, so if we do the scuffle. So let's do the scuffle. Every human I kill gives me some health, but if there's too many of them, they'll just beat me to death. Got 2 of those big guys. That's going to be an issue. Alright, we've got 2 goons and a madam. They are coming after me a bit. Let's have some dexterity. I'll take some block. Let's poison the madam, just because she's weaker. I have to live with that, I think. Okay. Now I've got 20 attack coming my way, and I have no block. Awesome. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's pop the pentagram. And I got nothing back. Why did I get nothing back? I thought that gave me something back from the discard pile, but and it was free. It might have put it just back in my deck, which would be unfortunate. I guess we'll just throw out a bunch of poison. We can spread some around, but I feel like we should really prioritize. She's got so much armor. Let's just get a bunch of poison on you. And I'll bring out a poison slime as well. Just a potential distraction. Okay, we got some curse cards that reduce my block. Took a lot of damage there. I've got vulnerability, so I'm going to take even more. And I'm taking a ton here, which would kill me. I'm going to lose some block at the end. Give me some insight. Then I can at least use my helmet. I still think I'm going to die here. We take some block. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead, even with all that, because of the vulnerability, and I'm going to lose some block. I can do some damage to somebody. It's not enough to kill anyone. Yeah, not enough. Doesn't really matter. It's 11 damage. She's the weakest, but she's got armor. She's also poisoned, so I mean it's not. She's the closest I can get to dying, which isn't very close at all. Down to 29. Yeah, so our run's gonna end here. We die. Fighting just regular people. Not even dying to, like, horrible, evil monstrosities. Just getting beaten to death by goons. Out behind some old shack. And they find our body. So we gathered 8 wood for back at base. New record for fear obtained. See what we can do back at base. So yeah, I'll just suck the fear out of my corpse. Got some wood. So we are going to unlock something. So we unlock crime board, nervous breakdown, and crush the knee. Interesting. And Sakura, mechanics belt, raven feathers. There's also this kind of weird thing. I'm not sure what the point of this is, just kind of interesting things. So, love letters. This is for the policeman. Looks like a letter addressed to Guillermo Grimm. It's very worn and has water stains and possibly tears or tears. So, I'm not sure I want to get all of them if something interesting happens. It's just kind of an interesting thing when you do missions, just something else that can pop up. So, we have some wood, so we could do some upgrades. So, we can make everyone healthier. I think that's probably the best thing I could do. Flea market. For 10, we can get, so we have a random consumable to start with. The library, we can unlock another starting deck. The cartographer adds a museum card to each act. That's not a bad idea either. Psychiatry gives me sanity. I think the HP is what's kind of necessary. I do like the idea of adding some additional cards to make things a little easier. So we've added a motel, so that gives me some healing. Adding another museum, a museum's a way to get a free relic, which can be really helpful. I think I'll do that. We'll take the cartographer. I haven't even seen iron or whatever metal that is. So probably what I want to do is just buff health to start with. But next, what I'm going to do is play around with the other class I haven't messed with, which is the cultist. So I'm not really sure how they work. But I did unlock some additional decks and stuff for the first character too, so I'll have to try that. I'll do another video probably playing around with the cultist. Just kind of having fun playing this. It's definitely interesting and very stylized and very nice. But anyway, this has been Menace from... What is this game called? It's Menace from something. What is it? Menace from the Deep. That's what it is. Menace from the Deep, which I keep forgetting because it doesn't sound very Lovecraftian, but, you know, we're in Innsmouth and things are, you know, coming up from out of the ocean, so it sort of makes sense. All right, this has been more Menace from the Deep. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.